This is the best picture that I could find of myself. All the rest of them made me look really awkward. I have a show called 5 Things on YouTube, Channel 9. Has anybody seen the show? All right, everybody. That's excellent. See, they can't see you on the video. They don't know. This is a show we do. It's on Channel 9, but Channel 9 sends you to YouTube. And we interview a new guest every week, and we talk about JavaScript and the cloud and the web, and sometimes nothing at all, and it's a lot of fun. Fun fact, this show is the #1 show in the less than a dozen subscribers category on YouTube. So if you'd like to check that out, I'd appreciate it. You can click the subscribe button and double my subscribers. That will do a lot for my ego. When I am not working on 5 Things and taking creepy headshots, I'm a developer, just like you. Actually, this is me in my natural habitat. I told you that was the best picture I had. It only gets worse. This is material proof of that fact. And I work at Microsoft, and I work on the Azure team. And my job on the Azure team is to make sure that the development experience in Azure for JavaScript developers is the best that it can possibly be. And that means that I get to do things the hard way so that hopefully you don't have to. So instead of you banging your head on the desk, I bang my head on the desk, right? I mean, look at this head. It was almost like it was made for blunt force trauma. I'm good at it. And so I had been working on a project for about 2 weeks ago, where I had created are you admiring my Legos back there? Everybody see my Legos? Is there a laser pointer on this thing? How does this work? Yeah. See the Legos in the back? That's really all I have to show for my life savings is these Legos back here. Very proud of that. So anyway, I was working on a project about 2 weeks ago where I was building an Express application, but I wanted to do it with TypeScript. There's a lot of projects out there for doing that, but a lot of them are really complex, and they have like build steps and gulp and all this other stuff in them. I didn't want to do any of that. And so I had put together this application that I was very, very proud of. Made it work without any of that. I thought, this is a really good canonical example. I think that this is actually not bad. I would share this with people. And then this happened. Anybody know what this is? Service. Who was first? I heard it back here. Right back here? Come up here to the front for just a second. I got something for you. That was so fast. Either you know your status codes or you've seen that error a lot. This is a ninja sloth. We're not supposed to give these away, so this never happened. All right, it's contraband. All right. Just for fun, let's do it again. You want to do it again? I got another sloth. Who wants to win a sloth? Service unavailable for that last one. What about this one? Come on. Oh, come on. I can't give away a sloth for that. Everybody answered at the same time. You got to answer one at a time. Yeah, that's one internal server error. All right, let's do another one. What about this one? Right here. Who is that? Nicely done. I got a sloth for you. Oh, I could throw it that far. All right. That's right. Bad gateway. What about this one? I heard it over here first. Right back here. Come on up, man. That's all right. This is the I'm a teapot error. Or is it an error? I don't know. So this was an April Fool's joke, and they actually put it into the spec, interestingly enough. So that's awesome. Yeah, but let's get back to the service unavailable, because this is exactly what happened to me. But I want to show you how I got here. So what am I pushing over here, 6 or 7? 7. So I had built this application. Here it is. It's okay to be audibly impressed. Thank you. I appreciate that. Anybody recognize this data? Ooh, I heard it. Northwind right here. I got a sloth. It's not a Microsoft conference without the Northwind database. Oh, denied. Rejected. That's right, this is the Northwind, but it's in Cosmos DB, so it's like it's a modernized Northwind. It's a global Northwind, global scale Northwind. So this is the application, and let's look at it in VS Code. We're going to spend a lot of time in VS Code today. Any VS Code users in the room? Ooh, lots of folks. All right. What about people, anybody writing JavaScript or Node in Visual Studio? Couple, not many, couple of people. Any other IDEs, or is that a dumb question to ask at Ignite? That's it? Okay. What was that? Sublime, that's a good one, okay. WebStorm. All right, you can come over to the dark side. All right. So this is the application. It just returns some data. So it's a server-side application. There's no JavaScript here, okay, on the front end. And if we were to go back here and refresh this page, we hit a breakpoint, right, just to show you that this application is actually running. And let me show you something really interesting that I figured out last night. If you have a browser window that has not cached an address that you've been to in Chrome, and hold on, let's pull this off. I don't know if you saw that, but I didn't actually hit enter. All I did was hit the backspace to take the slash off. Let me show it to you again. So let's pull this out. I'm just going to paste it in. Did you see that? I never requested the page. So just FYI, Chrome is requesting pages in the background for you if it doesn't have a cache of it already. So I thought that was a very interesting thing to do. I'm not sure if I think that's a good idea or a bad idea. Yeah, it's a feature. I don't know. I mean, you make that decision, but just be aware. I thought that was an interesting thing. But anyway, it has nothing to do with this. That was for free. That was a bonus. That one is no charge except for the $1,700 you paid for your Ignite ticket. Okay, so we've got this application, and what I wanted to do was I wanted to deploy it to Azure. So if we're going to deploy something to Azure, we got to have somewhere to deploy it. So the first thing we want to do is actually create that space to deploy it, or that site in Azure, which is what we're going to do. Now, there's a couple of different ways that we can do this. One of the ways that we could do it is we could just come to the portal. Let's see here. And we could create a site from the portal. Now, one of the things about Node in Azure is that if you go to the portal to create a new Node site in Azure, you will see something that looks like this. And I've seen a lot of people do this, where they search for Node. And if you search for Node, you'll pull up a bunch of different project templates. You'll see there's a Node.js starter site. There's a Node.js empty website. Don't use those, okay? That's really confusing. What we want to do is start from a very basic, plain, clean app so that we can see exactly how Node works in Azure. This is what we're going to be doing today. So I've seen that be confusing for people. That's not the way you want to go. What you want to do is just search for website. That's all you got to search for. So you would just search for, in fact, let's go back here. Create a resource. You just search for web app. And then there should be a web app here that you can use. Now, there's one from the portal. You could do that here. But another way to do it is also from the Azure CLI, or even from VS Code. Now, I don't know if you know this, but there's an extension for VS Code called Azure App Service. And Azure App Service gives you full integration into App Service from VS Code. So you don't have to bounce between the terminal and the browser to manage your sites. It's pretty cool. You can find it in the extension gallery, and that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to collapse these here. This is my App Service extension, and it's going to log me in. There I am. And then from underneath that, you can see all of the different sites that I have hosted in Azure. So let's create a new one here. I'm going to click the plus button. We'll give it a globally unique name. So we're just going to call it Ignite Customers. And then it's going to ask us if we want what we want for a resource group. For those of you who are not aware, a resource group is just a logical grouping of resources in Azure. Okay, if you've been using Azure for a long time, it makes a lot of sense. If you haven't, you're like, what is that and why do I care? In the beginning, you really don't. But when you have a bunch of resources that all relate to each other, like maybe you have a function app, a logic app, a web app and a database, and they're all running the same app, you'd put those all in the same resource group. So we'll select one that I've already got here. And then it's going to ask you, you want to do it on Linux, or you want to do it on Windows? We're going to do everything on Linux today. Now, you can run Node on Windows. There's nothing wrong with that. And in fact, there's some argument to be made that it's faster in some ways on Windows than it is on Linux. But that is not what you're going to see most often out in the real world. And we want to sort of hang out where the real world is, and that is largely on Linux. It's also important to note that what we're going to look at today, there are differences between the way that Node works on Windows and the way that it works on Linux. They're not the same. So we're going to focus on the Linux side of things, but just be aware there are some differences. So we'll choose Linux. And then it's going to ask us what version of Node we want. Or we could choose PHP or .NET Core or Ruby or whatever this stuff is down here. I don't know. So up at the top here, it's got one that is selected for us, and it says, we think that you want this one, 8.9. Why do I want that one? It's LTS. What does that mean? Why do I want that version of Node? I've been writing Node apps for 35 years, which is a long time considering I'm only 40, and Node has only been around for 9 years. I used to have hair. It's been a rough road. But even I had to look this up because I've never really understood what this means. So I want to simplify this for you so that you can understand what Node versions are and how they work. So let's jump over to the browser here, and I'm just going to pull up the Node website here. Let's zoom in a little bit. So you've probably seen this before if you've ever been to the Node website. It's got two versions. It's got one that says LTS, recommended for most users, and then it's got a current version, which this was always bizarre to me. Like, why wouldn't you want me to use the current version? You're recommending an old version? Well, the way that Node actually does versioning is a little bit weird. So every April, Node releases a new, even-numbered major version. 6, 8, 10, 12. And then every October, they release a odd-numbered version. 3, 5, 7, 9. And those odd-numbered versions are their ways of doing betas. So whenever a new odd-numbered version comes out, the previous even-numbered version rolls into what they call LTS, which stands for long-term support. Once a version goes into long-term support, it gets no more major features. It gets maybe some minor features, but the chances of that are slim. It gets security updates, and it stays there for 18 months. When that 18 months is done, it then rolls into a maintenance stage for 12 months. So if you pick an LTS version of Node, you're good for 2.5 years if you get it right when it comes out. But if you're running business-critical applications and not the Northwind database for a presentation at Ignite, you want to be on LTS. That's where you want to be. So, given that information, can anybody tell me when version 10 will become LTS? I heard it right here, April. That's right. I have more sloths, but not with me, man. I only got so much room in the backpack. I'll bring one for you. We'll figure it out afterwards. All right, so now you know about Node versions. So we're going to come back over here, and we are going to, zoom out and select 8.9. And then we need a service plan. Again, if you're not familiar with the Azure vernacular and all the buzzwords, a service plan is basically just what kind of server do you want? How many cores? How much memory? You're basically choosing the hardware here. Now, we're not actually concerned with the server itself or the operating system. All of that's abstracted away from us, but we are concerned with how much resources, how much compute we're going to use. And that's what the service plan does for us. So we're going to select that, and this is going to create this for us in Azure, this new site. Now, there's another way to do this same thing from the CLI. Oh, and actually, it's asking us if we want to deploy. Let's go ahead and do that before we look at the CLI. So we'll say, yeah. And then it's going to say, well, what do you want to deploy? We'll say, this project, please. And then it's going to say, do you want to update your workspace to run npm install on the target server? Yes, we definitely want to do that. Now, when we select that, we'll say yes here. Yes, always deploy this app. It's a lot of questions, but we made it through. When we select that we want it to run npm install on the server, what it's going to do is it's going to add this file, which tells app service to do a build for us when this gets deployed. So when the project goes up, app service now knows, okay, the first thing I need to do before I try to even start this is run npm install. If we don't set this, it's not going to do that. And your code's going to go up there, and unless you're deploying your node modules folder, which you should not be doing, your application is not going to work. So while this is deploying, let's look at the CLI for a second. So from the Azure CLI, you can do the same thing. Now, the Azure CLI tends to be a bit verbose. There's a lot of commands and a lot of flags. For this particular scenario, there's a really cool extension that you can add on called web app. So this is kind of confusing because there's already a web app command inside of the CLI, but you can do extension add name web app. I've already got it, so it's not going to re-add it. But once we add that, let's do web app. It's going to give us two new commands here. One of them is called up. You see it right there, I've highlighted it. The other one's called remote connection. Now, we're not going to talk about remote connection today. That handles the ability to SSH into your site once you've deployed it. But up is kind of interesting. Let me show you what up does. So let's do AZ web app up, and we'll give it a name. We'll just call it Customers Ignite CLI. And notice I'm in the customers directory, so I'm in my project directory. Okay? I've hit this command. Now watch this. Let's let this run. Look at what it's doing. It's picked up my resource group automatically. It's creating a service plan for me without even asking me. It's just going to give me some defaults, some intelligent defaults. It's going to create the site in Azure. It knows that it's Node because it's looked at my project. It's determined that automatically. And then it's going to deploy my site to Azure, and it's going to configure Azure to run npm install on my site. So this is Azure AZ Web App Up is easily the quickest way to get your site into Azure, and that's exactly what this will happen right here. All right, so we've deployed this. Let's go take a look at it running on Azure here. Let's do browse website. Oh. So this is exactly what happened to me. I threw my site up there, and I'm like, that's super. I don't know if you can see that, but it says cannot get, which is a super, super helpful message. And works on my machine. Works fine locally, not in the cloud. All right, so what's happening here? Well, obviously, there's an error. There's something that's going wrong. We need to look at those errors. How do we do that? Well, we got to look at the logs. Now, in Azure, logging on Node apps is not on by default. You have to turn it on. There's a couple of different ways that we can do that. One of the ways is to come over here to, let's refresh this here. We can do it from the portal. So let's do open in portal. Got a lot of really cool shortcuts there from your Visual Studio Code extension. And this will open our site, take us directly to the site in the Azure portal. You can then scroll down on the left here to diagnostic logs. And this is what it looks like. They're off. Now I've got an extension that's blurring out my private keys because Asim's here and I don't trust him. You can actually get this extension as well if you like. It's in the Chrome extension gallery. I think it's called, what's it called? Yeah, don't share, don't tell people, something. And I forget. Anyway, it's in the Chrome extension gallery. Just go look for it. Blurberg's text fields is probably what it's called. So we would turn this on and set this to file system. And then what it would do is ask us, well, you know, how many logs, how much logs do you want to save? And then how many days do you want to keep in the retention period? And then we'd click save, and it would start logging for us. But we don't have to do this. There's a different way to do it. We can come here to our site, we can right-click and say, Start Streaming Logs. And it's going to ask us, you're going to enable file logging, and that means that I have to restart the app. It's asking you that just in case you don't want to restart your app and kick everybody out. So we'll say yes. It's going to enable logging. And if we open up the, there it'll go. It'll do it on its own. So now we're connected to the log stream. There is another way to do this. You do this from the Azure CLI. So we come back to our site here that's been deployed. So this site's been deployed while we were not paying attention. We can do AZ web app log tail. I don't know why they call it log tail. It's really like log show me, show log. I don't know. I'm going to submit a pull request. Say that doesn't make any sense. All right, so I think we called this Ignite Customers CLI. Nope, I called it something else. Customers Ignite CLI is what I did. Naming things is hard. There we go. There we go. All right, so now we're running the logs from the Azure CLI. Now, I should note that you don't have to install the Azure CLI to use it. Did you know this? You don't. You can use it directly from VS Code if you have the Azure App Service extension installed by doing this. Just look for Open Bash in Cloud Shell. Or, more appropriately for Ignite, Open PowerShell in Cloud Shell. I don't know what that is. I've never used it. But I was in the VS Code booth yesterday, and I got asked about 24 questions about it. So I had to learn what PowerShell was really quickly. So this will request a new Cloud Shell terminal. And what this allows you to do is to use the Azure CLI directly from within VS Code without even having it installed. So you don't have to worry about some crazy Python version, right? How your system is set up doesn't matter. And you can come in here and run all of your Azure commands directly from the Cloud Shell. Very, very cool feature. Another place that you can access the Cloud Shell is, oh man, now I have to turn off. What's the point, Asim, of blurring the fields and it also blurs everything up here? We should have it not do that. All right, so I'm going to toggle this off. Let's look at this right here. Don't look at my keys. I'm going to move them down. I can't. I'll move this up. Everybody close your eyes. Okay. Perfect. So we can also access the Cloud Shell from here. All right, so if you're in the portal and you just want access to the CLI, this is the best way to do it. You can also do some really cool stuff inside of the Azure CLI. I wrote an article about the Azure Cloud Shell in InfoQ where I talked about how you can play Snake in the Azure Cloud Shell. I mean, these are useful tips. You're going to want to know these things. So you can check that out. And then there is yet another way to access your logs. Right here. We've got the files, right? Here's all our files that are in our project. We can actually see what's been deployed. And then below that, we've got log files. So we can expand this, and we can look at the log files here. All right, so now you know how to do logging in Azure real good. All right, there's no excuse not to look at the logs. You know all the different ways to look at the logs. Now, there's 2 different log files here, which is awesome, because we don't know which one we want to look at. All right, so the reason why there's 2 different log files here is because the way that Azure is handling Node, stay with me here, is with Docker. Now, if you don't know what Docker is, and you're sick and tired of people talking about it, it kind of makes your eyes roll back in your head. I don't blame you. I'm right there with you. Anytime everybody tells me that Docker solves all the world's problems, I'm like, I don't even know what it does. Nobody knows what it does. But that's okay. All you need to know is that Docker is a word, and be unafraid to use it in a blog post, and you'll be good to go. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about Docker towards the end of this session, and I'm going to try to ease you into it. For those of you who understand what Docker is, bear with me. There are a lot of people who still do not, and I think once they see it, they'll be like, that is magical. So here's the deal. When you spin up a new site in Azure, Azure is actually creating a Docker container. It just doesn't tell you that. And then when you deploy your code, it's putting your code inside of that Docker container. Now, you don't really care about that. Neither do I. Nobody cares. All you care is that your app runs. But some of that abstraction is being leaked out here into the log files, and you can see it. We've got Docker and default Docker, so let's take a look at those. If we pull up the default Docker log here, let's see what we got. Nothing in that one. Let's take a look at this one. So here we go. So one of these is the container log, and the other one is the application log. So you can see here that it's running this Docker container right here, and you can see the port. Let's see if we can open this one again. Oh, nothing there. So we'll go back to the container. So basically, what's happening with our site here in the logs is that it's started this container, but it cannot start our application. Why not? Because it doesn't know how. We have not informed Azure yet on how to run our application. So let me go back over to our logs. Let's do, where's our logs? Are they here, here? Let's go back here. We can always just do this again. Start streaming logs. It'll be like, they're already running. I know, but I couldn't find them. All right, so here's our logs right here. So what we're going to do here is tell Azure how to start our application. But we need to understand how Azure tries to start applications. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you some internal code. All right. This is from the Azure GitHub repo. And this is what happens when you create a new Node application. When you create an application, you've probably seen something like this. So we have a default app here. If I go to Browse Website, does it look familiar? You've seen this before? Okay. This has to come from somewhere. Where is this coming from? It's coming from your site. So you haven't deployed anything yet, so Azure deploys something on your behalf so that you know that there's something out there. This is just a static HTML page. But hear me on this. This is a very important point. Having an HTML page is not enough in app service on Linux. It is not enough. Azure cannot display your web page if you do not include some sort of a web server. Everybody get me there? That was super confusing for me at first because on Windows you have IIS. So if you deploy something out there, IIS is just going to go, well, I guess you want the index file, right? It's smart enough to do that. On Linux, nope, only what you include. So what app service is doing is it's deploying this code right here. Here's that blue page that you just saw. It's right here. That's it. How does it load this page? Well, this is what it does. See this default.static site file right here? This is what gets launched by Azure. By default. If you don't tell it otherwise, it tries to launch that file. Now, if you go in here and you look at this file, it's trying to launch the hosting start here, and then it's using an Express server. And this generate startup command right here is what actually controls how this works. So if we were to walk through this code, what you would see is this file looks in your project and says, do you have a start command in your package.json file? You should. If you don't, then it doesn't know what to do. So if we continue down here, and I'll actually zoom in on this, if we get a little lower, this line right here gets really interesting. You see this? This is basically Azure's Hail Mary. It's like, I don't know what you want. Maybe you want bin/www. Anybody know what that is? That's a canonical starting point for a certain framework. Anybody know? Express. All right, I need to bring 2 Ninja Sloths. Whoever said that, come see me afterward. Yeah, it's Express. So if you deploy an Express app, it's going to just work because of this line. But that's not what we did. My app is not a standard Express app. And then it says, well, maybe server.js or app.js or index.js or, I don't know, hosting start.js. Like, it's just guessing on your behalf. And if you don't have any one of those files, or even worse, if you do have one of those files, but it's not your starting point, Azure's going to try to start that file. So there's a couple different ways for us to tell Azure how to start our application. One of them is from the portal. If we go to Application Settings, right here, we'll say OK. We don't need to save that. and scroll down here a little bit, you'll see the runtime right there. If we zoom in, startup file. So we could, in my application, it's in bin, and it's called server.js. So I could drop this line in here, and this would just work, okay? Don't do this. If you have a Node application, this is not what you want to do. What you want to do is start your node in the canonical way that we start Node applications, which is with the package.json file. So that's what we're going to do. So let's take this out of here. We're not going to save it anyway. Let's go back over. And let's have a look at our package.json file. All right, so right here in our scripts is where we would normally put a start command. There's nothing here. This is common. Now, the reason why there's nothing here is because that's not how I'm starting this application. I'm using Visual Studio Code to start this application so that I can leverage the Visual Studio Code debugger. So if you actually came over here to my app in the, let's do launch config, what do we call it? No, settings.json, I think is what it is. Oh gosh, come on, VS Code. Right there, launch.json. So what you see here is that it's executing this right here because I've specified that. But Azure is not using VS Code. Azure is Azure. So that Azure is not looking at this file. This means nothing to Azure. So to fix this, what we'll do is we'll just come here, and we will say start. And then we're just going to tell Azure how to start this with Node, bin, server.js. That's it. We'll save this. I'm going to go ahead and stop the debugger. Did I miss it? Where? Oh, y'all are so nice. That could have gone really badly. I'd be like, what happened to my demo? That guy doesn't know how to use slashes. All right, let's open the terminal here and test this locally because we don't want to deploy garbage. So we'll just do npm start, okay? And look, our application's running. It's magical. All right, this is not news if you've been developing Node applications, but it is important to understand that Azure really is expecting you to provide a start command. And if you don't, it's a little unfair to expect it to know what you want to do. It's a cloud, but it's not a mind reader. The AI isn't that good yet. All right, so now that we've added that, and we have the slash in the right place, let's right-click and deploy to web app. Yes, we'll deploy and overwrite. And we'll check our output window here. Let's go to output, switch over to Azure App Service. So you can see, and it's going to be a faster deployment this time because VS Code is kind of smart, and it's only sending up the changes. Also, when they get there, npm install is going to run, but it's going to run a whole lot faster because all the packages are already there. All right, so this has been deployed. And within 10 seconds, it's going to restart our container. So now when you see container, this should make sense. You understand that there's a Docker container on the back end, and that is what is actually running our code. And hopefully I've killed about 10 seconds there. Let's go back over and browse the website. All right. It's spinning. It's going to spin like that for a long time. Anytime you visit a site like this that you've deployed, and it just sits there and spins like this, you can make a pretty good guess as to what's happening. Anybody tell me what's going on here? It did restart. This is just a timeout. All right? Azure's not ignoring you. It's trying to do something, and it's busy doing that thing, so it cannot respond. Now, that thing could be trying to access a database. It could be trying to start the site. But in any case, that's what's happening here. So it's not just that Azure just went to lunch and is unresponsive, right? It's that it's busy. It's like, hold up, I'm in the middle of something. So this will actually sit and spin for about sometimes 2 to 3 minutes. I'm not exactly sure what the timeout in there is. I think it's about 2 minutes. So what we're going to do is we're just going to jump over to a pre-cooked error here that I've gotten. Let's see if I can, right there, right? So now we're at service unavailable. And this is the one that really got me. I spent a lot of time on this trying to figure this out because everything worked locally for me, but it did not work in Azure. And to make matters a little bit worse, if we were to come back to the logs here, let me show you this. We'll go to our customers and take us to the logs. There we go. If we were to look through our logs here, we would see no errors in here. Everything looks completely fine and normal. There's nothing to tell us that anything has gone wrong. This is a very tricky error, but it's one that you're going to make with Node. If you use Node in Azure, the likelihood is really high. The key to this error is actually in our Docker container here. So I'm going to zoom in here so you can see this. What it's doing is it's firing up a Docker container internally, and then it's assigning an arbitrary port that it is then going to route externally to your site so that you can hit it with a DNS. But you can't have port 80. Do you know why you can't have port 80? Because not everyone can have port 80, and there's tons of containers running on the same hardware. So to get around that, what they're doing is creating this arbitrary port, assigning it to your application, and then expecting that your application will be exposing port 8080 to do that. What port are we exposing? Does anybody remember? 3000, which is the default for Express, by the way. It's not 8080. So what's actually happening here is that it's timed out because it's trying to start this container, and it can't start the container. So here's what we're going to do here. We're going to come over to our server.ts file here. And I don't know if everybody can see this, but here's where I'm assigning the port. Now what we want to do is we want to keep this thing running on port 3000 on my machine because port 8080 on my machine is not available. Something else has occupied it. So in dev, I want it to run on one port. In production, I want it to run on another port. And furthermore, I don't know what that port's going to be. How do we fix that? We use the port environment variable. Yeah, I heard that. So what we're going to do here, even though we're not defining the port environment variable, Azure is. It's just there for us to use. So we're just going to come back and say process.env.port, all uppercase, or the magic of JavaScript, 3000. So basically it says, use the port if it's there. If it's null, then just go ahead and use port 3000. So let's save this, and then we will go ahead and come back and deploy our app. Let's do, where's deploy to web app? Yes, I'm sure. All right, this is going to go ahead and deploy for us and allow us to access the correct port, which we don't know at this point in time. But it also enables us to continue to run our application in development mode on port 3000, which is exactly what we want. All right, so let's check our output window here. Azure App Service. There we go. So it's restarting the container. And we can browse the website. Let's do that. And if we've done everything right, crap. But this was my actual week 2 weeks ago, y'all. I'm telling you, it was bad. Everybody in my house was stressed out over Azure and App Service because I couldn't get things working. But it wasn't because it was Azure's fault. It was because I just did everything that you could possibly do wrong, which I think is why I got hired for this job in the first place. They're like, hire that guy. He's marginally intelligent, and he will show us all the different places that people can go wrong. All right, so this is the gracefully designed error page that I've made for this application. This is the extent of my design skills, by the way. I'm using a CSS framework called Bulma. Has anybody heard of Bulma? Couple of hands. All right, so that's something you can take away. B-U-L-M-A, Bulma. It's a Flexbox-based framework, and it is awesome. I love it. It's used a lot in the Vue community. I think the PHP folks use it as well, although I don't know any PHP folks, so I don't know why I just said that. Okay. All right, so we got an error. It says error fetching customers. Parameter URL must be a string, not undefined. Okay, so that's our first hint that we tried to fetch the customers and that didn't work. That is likely a database error. This is using the new JavaScript SDK for Cosmos DB. I don't know if everybody has heard we announced a new SDK, and it is awesome. It's fully promise compatible. You can use async await on it. It is extremely concise. If you've written Mongo before, and Mongo is a little bit verbose, especially it's tricky with handling database connections, you want to take a look at that SDK. It's pretty cool stuff. So let's go back and look at what's going on here. When you connect to a database, you need a connection string. And it's not 1995, so we're not putting connection strings in our code anymore because we know better. Where you put the connection string in some sort of place where your application can read it, but a malicious user could not, okay? And your web server is not the place for that. So locally, what we do is we stick this information in a .env file, right? This is just a canonical way to pass environment variables into your Node application. But this .env file is not loaded by Azure. Azure has its own way of handling environment variables that is not interested in your .env file. Cool trick I'll show you. If you go to the launch.json, you can pass in the env file directly into your launch.json right here. I don't know if you could do that. Another cool thing you can do, you can override any of these variables at any time by just saying env, and then you could put any variables that you want right here, and you can do both of those things. All right, so there's a lot of different ways to handle environment variables with Node inside of VS Code. Very cool. All right, so what we want to do is add these environment variables to our application. Now, you're going to be shocked to hear this, but there's several ways to do that. One of the ways to do that is through the portal. You can just go to app settings and you can just put them in there. Another way is through the CLI. You can go to the CLI, you can add your app settings from the CLI. The way that I like to do it is from VS Code. So we're just going to expand our app settings here. And you'll see that we've got our website. Let's do add a new setting. Let's go to our env file. Let's go ahead and copy this. Try that again. So we'll paste this in. It wants the value. Well, Azure, I can't see the value because you're in the way. Let's try this. Just copy the whole thing in here. And then we'll just pull this out. And interestingly enough, you do not need quotes on these things, by the way. They're just like that. And then we want to add this one as well. So let's copy this. And you can see the settings are being added over there on the side. So we'll just pull this in. And then let's copy this and paste that as well. So now we've put in our application settings. And if we were to view this in the portal, you would see this under application settings. If we were to look at it on the CLI, you would see these two application settings. So this is a secure way to store our database connection information inside of Azure so that our site can read it, but nobody else can. All right, so let's refresh. Oh, still getting an error. This one, I know, actually is a problem. I probably did not get this key in here correctly. Let's try this one again. So it's got the URL, but it's not authenticating. So let's fix the key. So we can say edit. Paste that in. Let that update. Come back. Yes! Thank you. Thank you very much. We deployed an HTML file to Azure. It only took us 45 minutes. All right, so we made it. And along the way, you now know, a lot about how Azure works with Node, right? You now know what I know. But I just want to tell you, you shouldn't be deploying your apps this way. I have a friend, Damien, who says friends don't let friends right-click deploy. I think he's a DevOps guy. Don't listen to those DevOps guys. They're always trying to tell us what to do. But he has a point, right? What we've been doing so far is what we call deploy from zip. So what's happening is Azure is zipping everything up, deploying it, unzipping it, pulling it over. It's really not the way that you would probably deploy an app in real life. right, it's more likely that you would use some sort of source control and deploy from your source control. So in Azure, there's a couple different ways that you can do this. There's something first called local Git. So for our application here, if we were to right-click, we could say configure deployment source, which is here. And you'll see that it currently says none because we're deploying from zip. Okay? The other options are local Git and GitHub. If we do local Git, what that means is a Git that is local to Azure. So what it's going to do is it's going to create a GitHub repo, not a GitHub repo, a Git repo in Azure that we can deploy our code to that it will then pull from. So if we set this to local Git, let's do that. And if we look at the output window here, it will say, deployment source for Ignite customers has been set to local Git. Super. What is it? We don't know. We need the address to the Git repo that's been created for us. Now, again, there's a couple different ways to retrieve this. One of the best ways is just to look at it in the portal. So we can go to the portal here, and it will give us the GitHub repo right on the overview page, which is the URL that we need to actually push our code up into Azure. It's just right here. You can see it. See this git clone URL? That's what you're after. Another way to get it is from the CLI. So, whoa, holy logs. All right, let's stop that. So let's do AZ, web app, deployment, user, show. We'll put it in JSON color. All right, so what this is showing us is our, so this is our publishing user. Actually, before we look at that, let's look at this. Let's just do web app deployment. Like if we were going to set local Git deployment from the CLI, we'd see deployment, source, and then you can see config local Git, and we called it, was it customers Ignite or Ignite customers? Golly, I wish I had named it something else. Okay. So what this is going to do is throw a huge error. Let's, are you sure it was customers Ignite? Oh, yeah, thank you very much. All right, so that's another way that you could get the URL for your Git right here. So we could go ahead and grab this, but let's come over here. Let's grab this one. Actually, there's a copy. I'll just use that. And then we can come back here, and let's go to our terminal. Let's see here. I think I can, yep, there we go. So I'm bouncing between terminals. Sometimes I'm in the integrated terminal, sometimes in my actual terminal here. What we'll do is we'll say git remote, and we can list any remotes that we currently have, which are none. So let's add a new one, add. We'll call it Azure, and we'll just paste in the endpoint there. All right, so now we have an endpoint. We're ready. Let's commit. So we're going to come to the sidebar here. We're just going to commit everything. And we'll say initial commit. And of course, we want to add an emoji. I never commit without an emoji. Which one should we do? Lollipop. There we go. That way people know it's me. They're like, who did this? Oh, of course. That's why it doesn't work. All right, so we made a commit locally, and now we just want to push it up to Azure. So let's go push to Azure. And it's like, cool, what's your password? I don't know. Why would I have that information? All right, so there's a couple of different ways that you can get this information as well. You can do it from the portal, or you can do it from the CLI. And actually what you can do is, because my deployment user is going to be the same across my sites, you can do AZ, web app, deployment, and then you can just do user, and you can do set. And see, I've got my username, my first app user password, so my super secret password here, and then I'll just hit enter, and that will just make sure that the password is what I just said that it was. Azure's not going to tell you what the password is because that wouldn't be very secure. If you were like, hey, Azure, what's my password? And it's like, oh, it's this. Like, you shouldn't have that information. Only I should know that. All right, so we've got this password 12345. Let's copy this. And we'll paste it in. Copy, paste password. And this will deploy our application to Azure using local Git. Now, while this is happening, let's look at a different way to deploy, also with the Git mentality, You might not be deploying from local Git in Azure. It might be more likely that you're deploying from GitHub. We can set that up as well. I've got another site here that I've created just for that called Ignite Customers GitHub. So we'll say configure deployment source, and we'll say GitHub. Now, before we can actually do this, we need a repo in GitHub, so let's hop over there and do that. Let's create a new repo. So I'll go to GitHub. We'll do new repository, and I will say a node app. Fine, we'll do create, and then we'll get our endpoint here, copy that. And I put the A in front so that it pops to the top of the list. You'll see that in a second here. But let's go ahead and add our endpoint for that. So let's go to the terminal. Terminal, there we go. Collapse our sidebar. We'll just say git, remote, add, and I usually call it origin. I don't know why. Why do we call it GitHub? I guess because GitHub tells you to call it origin, so we just do. So there we go. Now we got 2, and then we can look at our remotes. So we get remote V. We got 2. We've got Azure, and we've got origin. So let's push up to origin. We can say push to, say origin. And this will be really fast. GitHub is quick, quick, quick. So we can refresh. Boom, all our code's up on GitHub. And now let's deploy from GitHub. So we'll go back to Azure here. Right-click. Change deployment source. GitHub. And then it will ask us here, hopefully, there we go. It's like, well, which repo do you want to use? So these are all the repos that I have access to. Select my own, and that's why I put an A in the front, so it's at the top. Otherwise, we'll be scrolling for a long time. I have deployed a lot of bad code to GitHub, let me just tell you. We'll choose the master branch, and then it's going to go ahead and deploy this to GitHub. Now, you can also do this in the CLI, and I want to show you this. We're not going to walk all the way through, but I want to show you something cool you can do with the CLI. This is kind of a long-winded command. Really, everything is on the CLI. And so if you get to a spot where you're like, man, I want to do a GitHub deployment from the CLI, but I don't even know where to start, right? It's like 90 flags. I can only remember 84 of them. What you can do is, watch this. You can run AZ Interactive. Everybody know about this? And what you get is an interactive version of the CLI. And it's loading here. There we go. So now we can do AZ, and watch this. Then it gives us a list of all the different options that we could have. So we can say web app, I want that. And then it's like, well, then what? Well, I want to create, cool. And then all the different flags. Even look on the right-hand side, it says required. So you know what things you have to pass in, right? Because a lot of times we enter commands on the CLI, and then it's like, nope, you need this. Like, well, it would have been nice to know that. This is how you can know that. So if you feel clumsy with the CLI, trust me, you're not alone. The interactive command line or the interactive CLI is a great way to become an aficionado and impress all of your friends. And they will say, you need to get out more. All right. How do I get out of this, Asim? Let's kill it. Kill it with fire. All right, so let's go back to our, let's see, where did we deploy? We deployed here. So let's go to our look in the portal. We deployed this one to local Git. I don't know if you remember that. Anybody remember deploying to local Git? Okay. It was like 5 minutes ago. And when you're 40, 5 minutes is more than I can remember. All right. We're going to go to deployment options here. And what we should see is that we have deployed our application from local Git. You see it right there? There's our lollipop. All right. And it's active. All right. So let's go take a look at our active site. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. We'll just click on this. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be service unavailable. Why? Because our project is written in TypeScript. And when you write a project in TypeScript, it compiles or transpiles the files to JavaScript. But you don't put those JavaScript files in GitHub or your repository. They're in the git ignore as being ignored. So believe it or not, Azure doesn't know what to do with your TypeScript files. You actually need to perform a build before this will work. How in the world are we going to do that? We're going to do it Somebody heard it over here. You really want a sloth too, don't you? What am I? I'm like 3 sloths in the hole now. Okay. Yes, we're going to use the package JSON to do that. So I'm going to show you a trick where you can trick Azure into running a build for you, even though that's not how it was designed to be used at all. So don't tell anybody that I showed you this. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back to our package JSON file, and this GitHub deployment can take a while the first time. We're going to come over here to our package JSON, and what we're going to do is we're going to say here, there is a lifecycle hook that we can tie into. When npm install is run, there is a lifecycle that happens. Certain events are processed. Remember the web form days where there was like page load, on load, there was like a lifecycle? npm has something that's very similar to that. And there's one called post install. You can see it right there, right? And what we want to do is run the TypeScript compiler. That's all we want to do. Now, what this will do is the server will try to run an npm install, and then it will immediately fire this post install hook, and it will run a build. But it can't do that if it doesn't have TypeScript available. So here's how this gets a little bit messy. Let me turn off version lens here. We now need to move all of these dev dependencies right here. All of them have got to go up into dependencies. Ugh, I don't like that. So when you build a Node app, you have production dependencies, things you absolutely have to have, and then you have things that are dev dependencies that you don't need in production. But in order for us to do a build, we need the dev dependencies. So we're making a trade-off here. Ideally, we'd have a build machine that would do this for us, right? And we wouldn't have to worry about this. But since we're using Azure to do it, we have to put. So that's the trade-off you're making. Just be aware. I got to upload all these, types and things that I normally would not need. So we've got that. Let's make sure that we've got our post install here. Perfect. And then we're just going to come back, and we're just going to commit, and we're going to say, let's see, abusing Azure for a build. Perfect. And then what's a good icon? Statue of Liberty? Why not? Perfect. The hardest part of any commit is knowing which emoji to use. And then let's push it. We're going to push to Azure. And this will push this up to Azure. It will run the TypeScript compiler, and our site will run. That's going to take a few minutes. So while we're doing that, or while that's happening, I want to show you the either one. Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing. It's a Git repo on Azure versus a Git repo on GitHub. Either way, once you set that up and you deploy to that repo, it automatically gets deployed to Azure. So somebody asked me this question. They're like, well, how does it know what to deploy? Whatever you put in the master branch is going to production. All right, so just be aware. OK, so the last thing that I want to talk about here is we've been working with the Docker container under the covers. And what we call that in Azure is bring your own files. OK, this is the standard deployment mechanism. But there's a different way to do this. You can actually just bring your own container. In order to do that, you're going to have to build a Docker container locally. Now, stay with me here. If you're not a Docker aficionado, it's OK. You don't have to be. Here's what Docker is. I'm going to explain it to you in very layman's, inaccurate terms, but so that you can understand this conceptually. When you build a Windows app, you take all of your files, all of your code, all of your dependencies, everything, and you stick it into a .exe file, and you send that to someone, and they double-click on it, and it doesn't work. No, I'm just kidding. They double-click on it, and it works because everything is contained in this package that you gave to them that they can then run. Docker is the same thing, but for your web application. All right? So you're going to create a container, and inside that container is going to be Node and all the files that you need, and you're going to throw it up into the cloud, and it's just going to work. Now, that is a developer's explanation of Docker. It's wildly inaccurate, but it is black magic. Let me tell you, it is a beautiful thing. So let's take a look at this. If we wanted to do this in our application, the first problem that we have is that we're BRK, and we don't know jack about Docker. So I need a Docker file. I don't even know where to start. Well, the good news is we don't really have to know. We can have Visual Studio do that for us, Visual Studio Code. So there's a Docker extension. So I'm going to say Docker, and I'm going to say add Docker files to workspace. And it's going to be like, cool, what sort of project you got here? Well, I got a Node project. It's like, and what port does it listen on? 3000, that's right. It's like, I gotcha. So it's going to create a Docker file for us. It's going to create a compose file. It's going to create a compose debug file, and even a Docker ignore file. And you can see all of those things have been created over here on the side. So let's go into our Docker file here. Just look at it real quick. See this right here, this from node Alpine? This is the node. It's going to pull in node. Okay? Then it's going to set this node environment variable for production. Then it's going to set a working directory. This is basically where do you want your files to go inside the container. Then it's going to copy in package.json and all of our files. Then look what it's going to do. It's going to run npm install, and it's going to expose the 3000 port, and it's going to run start. So how do we build this thing? We're going to say docker compose up, and it's going to want to know, do you want to compose up for production, or do you want to do a debug? If we do debug, it's going to open a port for debug, so we can actually attach the Visual Studio Code debugger, which is kind of crazy. We're just going to say regular. And it's going to create a Docker container. You can see it running here. It's running npm install at the moment. It's going to run our post install. There we go, it's done. Now if we come over here to our Docker extension, we should see it. There it is right there in images. And we can actually say run. Here's our container. Now, we can actually look at this thing. So if we come over here to localhost 3000 and refresh, all right, we have an error because we haven't added our application settings to our Docker file. So remember we had our environment variables, we'd have to add them there too. But what we're doing is running inside a Docker container here. And that's it. Now, look what else you can do. You can right-click this thing and say, attach a shell, and then you can look inside your Docker container. You can do all sorts of cool stuff. Visual Studio Code makes Docker usable by people like me, right? So if it's the kind of thing you struggle with, you're new to it, check it out. It's awesome. Now check this out. We can just come over here and say push. It's like, we're going to push this up to Docker Hub. Do you want to tag it? I'm like, yeah, tag it. And whoa, that is a heck of a tag there, Holland. So let's pull that out. We don't want that. So this is my Docker Hub. We'll just say latest. It's going to push it up to Docker Hub. If we come back over to Docker Hub here, which is right about here. Is it finished? Oh, it's pushing it right now. So it's pushing everything up. The first push is the largest push, of course. And then we'll refresh. Boom, there it is, right here. Did I push something else? What did I push? Customers right there. Let's try it again. Huh. I don't know where it is. It's supposed to be in here, but it isn't. OK, so normally it would show up right here in Docker Hub or the Azure Container Registry, which is another great place to put it. The great thing about the Azure Container Registry is that it automatically sets up auto deployment for you. So when you deploy your container, it pulls it in. And then you can create a new site. If you did a new site here, so we'll just create a resource, and we'll say web app. Web app. Here. Let's do a new web app. Yeah, that's the one we want. And it should ask us if we want to use a Docker image. And then we can just say configure container, and we can go out and connect to Docker Hub and pull it in, and it will just automatically work. So that's the other option. Besides fighting with all of your files, you could just bring a container instead. Now, let's revisit what we've gone over here. We've done the service unavailable error, which I promise you, you will get, and you know how to do that. We've looked at log files. We understand node versions, how those work. We've understand how Azure tries to start and manage your node apps now. We understand that there's actually a container running under the covers. We understand how to add in app settings. You have all of the information that you need to go to the next session here. What's going on? I have to catch up over here? I switched back. How do I go to the next slide? Oh, wait, hold on. Does that work? No, hold on. AV people, help me out. What's going on? Why am I stuck? clicking in PowerPoint. I can't get to my next slide. All right, while they're coming up here, there's another slide. There's another session that you need to go to, and it's tomorrow. And it's by a guy named John Papa. You probably haven't heard of him. He's new. Be easy on him. Anyway, you're going to want to go to his session because here's the thing. What I've showed you today is how to deploy a simple Express application. In real life, you're not going to do that, okay? He's going to cover a very real-world scenario. Did I go to the wrong one? No. Okay. He's going to cover a very real-world scenario for you where he's got an Angular app that needs a server. It's got database connections in it. He's going to run a build on that. He's going to run multiple Docker containers. He's going to show you how to build containers inside of containers. You definitely want to go to that session because now that you understand how Node works, you need to look at a real-world example. So that's going to happen tomorrow. That session is at, let's see what time it is there. Looks like it's at 10:15 tomorrow. Go ahead and check your schedule for that. Additionally, if you're using VS Code, Brian Clark has a session coming up. I believe that's also tomorrow. He's going to do like an hour of VS Code tips and tricks. Brian Clark is a genius with VS Code. You do not want to miss that. You want to make sure that you get there for that as well. And then there's another Node session from Nearform and some of the folks on the actual engineering team at Azure who are going to do a enterprise session on Node development as well. So you're going to want to be there for that one. So those are some sessions that you need to go to next, especially if you're interested. Lastly, I run a site called vscodecandothat.com. Again, if you're interested in VS Code things, we publish a new tip every week. You should check that out as well. If you would like to ask any questions, I think we've got about 4 minutes left. And then after that, I will be at the VS Code booth for this afternoon, and I would love to see you. Thank you so much for having me this morning.
More than one file open.
Thank you.